At long last, we have discovered something that is intriguing. It is the most positive signal that the cryptocurrency world has ever seen, and it is occurring in the area of XRP Ripple. This is maybe the most essential aspect of the situation. The outcome of the legal case against the Securities and Exchange Commission is expected to be announced this month, and once it is, the price is expected to skyrocket by an astounding 80,000%. Are you prepared to make a change in your world? If that is the case, you have arrived to the correct location. Now, without further ado, let's get to the topic without any further bullshit. The world of Bitcoin is seeing rapid change, and as a result, something recent has sent shockwaves through the town, giving people optimism in the midst of the upheaval. This is happening in a neighborhood where uncertainty is a common occurrence. The Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple Labs, the firm that was responsible for the creation of the XRP token, have released an announcement stating that settlement talks are currently taking place. The continuing legal battle that has been going on for far too long in the cryptocurrency sector has undergone a significant shift as a result of this revelation. Brad Garlinghouse, the chief executive officer of Ripple, put it best when he remarked, "We are very open to the possibility." This would imply that the corporation is prepared to engage in a productive engagement with the Securities and Exchange Commission. This feeling highlights how serious the situation is and what it could signify for people all across the world who possess XRP from a variety of different points of view. This high-stakes negotiation is taking place at the federal courthouse in New York, which serves as the focal point. Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission are now holding a meeting at this location in order to discuss the parameters of a potential settlement agreement. Picture the situation in your mind. Garlinghouse and the highest ranking legal officer are currently standing next to one another, ready to defend the interests of Ripple and all of its followers. But why is this transformation so significant in the first place? It is a hugely encouraging indication for anyone who holds XRP that the legal uncertainty, this uncertainty has been a problem for the cryptocurrency. In the event that a settlement is reached, the regulatory environment may become significantly more transparent, which would make it possible for XRP to realize its tremendous potential as a revolutionary digital asset. It is imperative that we do not overlook the sequence of occurrences that led us to this significant point. A filing of a joint plan was the initial step in the process, an unmistakable indication that Ripple Labs and the SEC were prepared to seek for methods to find a solution to the problematic situation. This initial step laid the groundwork for further discussions during which both parties sought for areas of agreement and ways in which they could find common ground. Everyone involved in the cryptocurrency industry is paying careful attention to how these discussions play out at the moment, since we are on the cusp of a possible breakthrough. There is a lot of excitement in the courtroom as Ripple and the SEC work through the difficult aspects of the settlement talks. Every single word that is spoken and every single action that is taken, because the future of XRP is at stake, it carries a lot of weight. In spite of the fact that these alterations could appear to be intriguing, there is a great deal more to learn about them. First things first, let's get to the bottom of what's going on here, because I can assure you that the information that we are about to uncover will blow your mind. Stay tuned as we attempt to figure out what is going on, uncover the hidden realities, and investigate the unrealized potential that this momentous occasion possesses. The following is something that you won't want to have missed out on. Prior to delving further into the implications of the negotiations on the deal between Ripple Labs and the SEC, now that we have taken a step back, let's examine the sequence of events that lead up to this significant moment in time. The initial step in the subsequent discussions was the creation of a joint proposal. This was an astute move on both of their parts. By submitting this document, both parties demonstrated that they were prepared to investigate potential means of reaching a settlement, which laid the groundwork for what was to follow. Representatives from Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission began having conversations behind the scenes as tensions increased in an effort to identify areas in which having these preliminary discussions laid the groundwork for subsequent, more serious discussions, which ultimately resulted in face-to-face encounters between the two parties. We have reached a very significant juncture in the legal dispute that Ripple and the SEC are now engaged in. Important individuals such as Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, and the chief legal officer were present at the federal courthouse in New York as these high-stakes negotiations were taking place. The courthouse served as the battlefield for these discussions. Both parties were given the opportunity to present their reasons and make their case during each and every meeting. During the course of the discussions, there were occasions when things were hot. Nonetheless, there was a general sense of hope because it appeared that a solution was feasible. Everybody in the cryptocurrency industry is holding their breath as the dust begins to settle. They are hoping to find out what will take place. Will Ripple and the SEC be able to reach a consensus that will put an end to the rulemaking ambiguity that has persisted for years? Only time will tell. Over the course of that, people who own XRP are holding their breath in the hopes of finding a solution that will not only make the regulatory landscape more transparent, but will also enable their preferred cryptocurrency to realize its full potential. While we wait for additional news, there is one thing that is still definite. Ripple, XRP, and the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem will be profoundly impacted by the event that takes place next, as the path to resolution is not even close to being finished. However, there is more to this narrative than initially appears to be the case. XRP may experience a sea change as a result of discussions between Ripple Labs and the SEC on a potential transaction. It's a different aspect of the story requires our attention, and we must pay it. Now is the time to hold on tight, for what is about to follow is a possible price prediction that has the potential to startle everyone in the world of cryptocurrencies. Believe me when I say that you won't want to miss out on this opportunity. There's a lot of discussion going on about what might happen to the price of XRP as the cryptocurrency world eagerly awaits the outcome of the settlement talks that are taking place between Ripple Labs and the SEC with much anticipation. The cryptocurrency is comparable to a cloud that is obscured by the absence of any clear regulations about it. The clarity that could show its true value is something that investors are eagerly awaiting. But what exactly are the outcomes that could potentially come from these significant discussions? Because it would alleviate a significant amount of pressure on the price of XRP. A settlement, according to the opinions of some industry analysts, might result in a bullish rise. Some individuals believe that the market is already hopeful because there is even a possibility of a deal, which leads to an increase in demand and consequently an increase in pricing. A daring forecast was also made by Forbes, which stated that they believe the price of XRP may increase to anywhere between $347 and $500 in a relatively short period of time. A price increase of this magnitude would not only shatter all previous records, but it would also propel XRP to the very top of the cryptocurrency industry. However, let's stop ourselves from getting too far ahead of ourselves. The prospect of gaining such enormous gains may thrill a great number of individuals, but it is essential to maintain a healthy level of skepticism regarding these assertions. Nothing can be considered a guaranteed certainty because the cryptocurrency market is notorious for its high degree of volatility. One thing, however, is unmistakable. It is possible that the outcome of the settlement talks will have a significant impact on the progression of XRP in the future. It makes a significant difference for individuals who possess XRP, whether there is a settlement arrangement that makes the market clear and stable or a lengthy court struggle that makes things less obvious and unstable. Both outcomes have a significant impact on the market. While we wait for additional news, there is one thing that is still definite. In the world of cryptocurrencies, things are about to get all kinds of chaotic, and the future of XRP is questionable. Keep your grip on the reins, for it appears that the journey that lies ahead will not be boring at all. But make sure you hold on tight because this is when things start to become really interesting. Keeping a secret is something that is going on behind the scenes. We are witnessing a remarkable event that has the potential to significantly alter the trajectory of Bitcoin in the years to come. Having access to this additional knowledge will enable us to have an even stronger faith in the boundless possibilities of blockchain technology. In addition to this, it will reveal to us that the emergence of digital assets is not only unavoidable, but is already currently taking location. Is there something going on beneath the surface? In order to discover out, stay tuned. Both cryptocurrency enthusiasts and industry professionals have taken notice of the recent changes that have taken place in the XRP ecosystem. This occurs due to the fact that each and every transaction has the potential to alter the functioning of the market. The unexpected movement of 16 million XRP from Us.Thankx to an unknown wallet, in addition to another major transfer of 18 million XRP, has resulted in a great deal of discussion over the reasons that led to these significant transactions. These transactions were promptly reported by Whale Alert, a well-known company that monitors large-scale currency transfers. The company highlighted the magnitude of these transactions and speculated on the potential implications they could have for the market. There is a value of almost $21 million. Due to the fact that these transfers originated from Us.Thankx, which is one of the most prominent Bitcoin exchanges in South Korea, it is essential to pay close attention to them. Several of these significant XRP transfers are going to locations that are currently unknown, and it is difficult to prevent oneself from wondering why these transfers are taking place. Could this be the work of large investors who want to take advantage of the possibilities of XRP, or could it be the strategic movements of whales who aim to affect how people feel about the market and lead to an increase in prices? That which whales do,